wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break!
Gets this out wide to Pickens. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
79, 18, Mustang 19, go Streets. Buffalo 18.
To the air goes Daniels. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Open man, this is Lewis. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. Puppy. 18. Hey. Go. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Hey, uno.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. 25, touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs, 50 yards. Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
And he's got room. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Lane, 78 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Brought down there by Taylor Rapp. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down, Jets at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Jets.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 17 yards out. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 21-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's not enough. You solid, clever, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I say she, watch him. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? Is they Alpha and Omega? Welcome home.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 18, let's say.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He finds Pickens over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
This up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Dragon 6, 18, cut 19, cut 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll shift things around.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Straight ahead is home. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Here we go. Panther 6, Mustang 19.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Mavs, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, street. 19 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's the Jets punter now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really... Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jaden Daniels. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have moved out in front. Folk connects on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll pick up about 3 there after the 43. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
3rd and 2.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud looking to throw. Setting up to screen. This is Gibbs. A spin. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. There he goes again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Panther and left, 18, 5 here. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Jets.
70 rings, the Jets, 18
41-yard line.
Now Daniels. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
1st down, Jets.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 7-5 Warriors, 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Lane. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the 1 play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
18,
Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
70 rings, 65 chips, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Chap 60, Chap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels will try and do this himself. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Paul want to give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 9.
Get up. 18, 60, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Check smash, check smash.
2nd and 9 now. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Cowboys, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels will try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal, New York.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Folk connects on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Under. Look the hot,
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go. Hey, 18. What's that? Speed left.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The extra point splits the uprights. And they take a 7-point lead.
49, Jets 42.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
60 back.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Okay.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 148 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Wait, look the hot, look the hot. Under.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Here is 3rd and 5. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
I Speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Nike, Panther and Mustang 19, Buffalo 18, 19, Warriors 7, Cup 19, 65 Cats, 65, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw. Daniels.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane.
There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Jalen Lane,
87 yards.
And the Jets are back within a score.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 92 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
On first down, Clancy making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. Now they'll on into something else.
19, not saying 65, Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's second and 8. Pass caught, it's Lane with it.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end.
They'll run with Hall.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In motion left is Mitchell.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
from 17 yards out.
And the Jets have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10.
Under. He's moving, boys, he's moving. Hey.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
On the give, here's Gibbs. They juked him. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hey, uno. Under. Hey. 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give, right side for Gibbs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Up to the right. 18. Under. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Buggy. Why, Tony?
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
65, 79, Panther 11. 18, Rodney, 18, Cup 19, 19, Cup Buffalo 8, Rig alert. 7,
To the air goes Daniels. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Panther 60, Shot 60, 19, Lions.
They'll run on 1st down. Clancy. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 6, 8, Cougar, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Panther 11, 18 Rattler, Cup 19, Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
Back to throw, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
79. Check smash. Check smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 65 catch. 65. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He'll take a shot here for Patton. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 19.
Stroud to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Tony.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
Tony. Hey, uno.
Stroud.
Hard throw, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And his kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Let's go now.
Now Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Cougar 19. Mustang. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now is Daniels.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Lane. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jets.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Ready, ready.
Here comes 2nd down.
19 tight. 19. Drag. Dragon 6. Trap 50. Trap 69. Cut 19. Cut 19. Chap, check, chap, check. Warriors 70.
To throw is Daniels. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. And they're moving on to the
game that can get you to the Super Bowl.